What's that?
I think it's fantastic. I think it's a great thing that the university's doing. What a great honor for Pat, and obviously we all know well-deserved. I think she's an icon for the University of Tennessee, not just with women's basketball sports, but the entire university and state. So I can't think of anything better than to honor Pat Summitt with a statue.
Are you, how pleased are you to have her back for another year as head coach?
Oh, I love it. I love having her around. She just popped in today in one of our meetings. I love her energy. I think our players love her energy, and she's the face of our program. So we want her to continue to be around, and it's just been a positive for myself, for our staff, and for all of our players.
So a couple of the girls are going to be able to play this summer.
Yes.
Talk about the experience they can get for that.
Ariel Massengale made the World University Games, which is really exciting, and Bashar Graves made the U19 Games. So we have two young ladies representing us in the U.S. within the USA Games. So proud of them. They had to go up against a lot of great talent, and from all indications I've heard, they were outstanding. And I'm positive they will represent the University of Tennessee very well.
How will that help them come next year? You know, the experience they're going to get, how will that help them next year?
Any experience you have, there's one thing to practice and there's one thing to play, and I think they're going to go up against the best every day in practice. They're going to go up against the best in the world. So any competition and to be in a competitive environment is going to do nothing but good.
Let's talk about your incoming recruiting class and how you hope they can contribute.
Well, we've got a huge incoming class. Mercedes Russell, Player of the Year, and she's going to have, I'm sure, a lot of pressure on her because everybody's counting her. But she knew what she was doing when she came in. And Jordan Reynolds, a guard, quick guard, and Jana Tucker, who's a great leader, utility player. So I thought we needed those three type of players to fill the void that we had, and I really think that we did that.
How would you assess your first year as a head coach? You won the regular season championship and made a run in the NCAA.
Well, you can always do better. You can always do better, and as I'm excited and pleased of how we did, we want to go to the Final Four. We want to win the national championship. So very proud of our young ladies. They had, you know, it's tough when you came in and they had to trust, and all I asked them to do was trust me and play hard, and I think they did, and credit our staff as well that they were great leaders for these young women and mentors. So we had an outstanding year, but you can always do. There's only one coach that's happy right now, and that's Connecticut. Everybody else is mad and ready to get started again.
Talk about the state of women's basketball. A team like Louisville, there's a lot of traditional power. They are able to make a run to the national title game.
Well, I think this day and age, anybody has the opportunity to get there and be solid. You look at Cal, that's the first time they were in the Final Four. Louisville's been there before, so I think the women's talent overall, the pool to choose from is bigger. There's more places to go, so kids are branching out a little bit more. I just think it's an exciting time for women's basketball.
What's the key for a freshman coming in with the kind of accolades that Mercedes has to dealing with that and dealing with that pressure?
Well, you know, it's going to be tough for her. I think that her expectation, we have expectations for her, and I think she had that in high school. I think she's just got to come in, learn our system, take every day as a learning moment. We're going to teach her and coach her like everybody else. We're going to go over the fundamentals and make her a stronger and better player. And she is going to be, everybody wants to see her and watch how she plays. And I mean, she's known that, it's in her blood, she understands that. And as long as she goes out and plays hard, she'll be absolutely fine.
Does she have any attributes that make you think she will do this well?
Well, her success in high school, what she's done in USA basketball, and she had a pretty tough coach, extremely well, a good teaching coach, a solid coach. Not too many high school players can say that. Solid high school coach, and he pushed her. So I know that she hasn't had the speed and the quickness and the physicality as college, but she's been as close as she can with her coach in USA basketball.
You're one of three coaches that have had to follow a legend. In my lifetime, you look at UCLA with Wood,
Right.
North Carolina with Smith.
Right.
Your first year, you got that under your belt. Do you feel? How do you feel now going into year 2? Because nobody's had to do this. I mean,
Well,
you look at that.
It's well, the expectation obviously with us ranked 5th in the league, it wasn't there. So in everybody's eyes, we overachieved, and I think we did what Tennessee should do last year. I don't. If I look at it in the big picture, it gets a little scary. I just try to look at it day to day and understand what I have to do and what I've been taught. There's one thing, people following a legend. I've been taught by that legend, so I think it's a huge benefit for me to take what Pat has taught me and to put it into play, into motion of how I see fit. And difficult, it is. It's difficult to follow a legend, but I just take it for what I think I can go do and what I've learned, and hopefully it's in the right direction.
It's been remarkable because I don't think a lot of people understand.
Right.
What you're having to do. I mean, you look at Wooden's run out there. It's like
Yeah.
that's running.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's
People forget these things in a short
and it's a
time
tough.
frame.
You know, it took us forever to get to the final. Then it took us forever to win a championship, and it's hard. I mean, we've been there so many times, and to only have won 8. That's what's amazing to me. How many times we've been there? How many times we've been in the championship game, and we've. When I only say only, but it's a difficult thing to do.
Is the Final Four in Nashville next
It is
year?
in Nashville.
Any extra?
It's just extra pressure. Follow a legend. It's in Nashville. It is what it is. So,
Would that be pretty nice to see?
yeah, I love it. I love it.
Thank you.